Reece and his pack are under attack by rogue wolves. He notices one rogue trying to escape and gives chase. During the pursuit, he discovers his mate, Trinity, is in danger. He witnesses her bravely saving a cub but is horrified as the rogue slams her off a cliff. Reece desperately searches for Trinity, finding her unconscious in the freezing river. He revives her, but she's suffering from hypothermia. As he rushes her back to the house, he learns that the rogue who attacked Trinity may be part of a larger conspiracy targeting him. Who is behind the attacks on Reece and his pack? What is their ultimate goal? Will Trinity fully recover from her injuries? How will Reece deal with the rogue wolves and the threat they pose to his pack?
Anything I need to know, Doc? Reece turned his attention to Griffin. Make sure her temperature is back to normal before you leave her. She will most likely sleep until morning, perhaps longer. Her body has a lot to recover from. Griffin left the room, and Reece nervously turned toward the bed. Noah must have grabbed the first clothes that he saw, a pair of blue jeans and a stiff button-up shirt. Under normal circumstances, these would suffice, but Reece knew his clothes would create an unwelcome barrier between his body heat and his little bunny. The things I do for you. He warmed her delicate hands and smooth legs and held her back close to his chest, willing his warmth to radiate into her. He stayed like this for hours. He burned for her to wake up so he could warm her more thoroughly. Her slow breathing almost lulled him to sleep himself, and it took all of his focus to ignore where he was and who he was with. You're safe now. When Reece was sure she was calm, he tucked her in. The color had returned to her face. Reece ran his fingers through her hair, grateful for the moment alone with her, without having to maintain an act. Reece pulled back his hand abruptly. This is for her own good. Noah's claws were still out when Reece got down to the basement. It was a new side to the well-mannered assistant. Little Bunny's attack broke him too. Reece thought with a sad smile. Were you with her this whole time? Noah asked. Reece nodded. Did you behave yourself? Excuse me? You've worked at my side for years. You know I would never do anything like that. I thought you never hurt her either. But ever since you mated with her, you've done nothing but tear her apart. My loyalty may be with you, but Reece, if you hurt her, I saved her, Reece argued, multiple times tonight. She wouldn't be in danger if not for you. Reece couldn't imagine Trinity ever choosing to be invisible. She'd spent so much of the last 2 months making sure he saw every bit of her. She made it impossible to ignore her. She wanted to live, Noah answered finally. She will. She is. But I can't protect her if we don't know what we're up against. Reece's eyes jumped to their prisoner. Has he talked? Not yet, but you know how persuasive you can be, Noah said. Trinity had to stop waking up like this. Her head throbbed, and she could feel sweat and gunk caked on her skin. What happened? I fell in the water and then... She couldn't really remember. After that, it was just pain, then cold, then a steady heat around her until she drifted again. It must have been the concussion that made her think of Reece. Trinity tried to shift in bed, but when she did, she smelled another wolf in the room. Her anxiety spiked before she could place it. Lila, she thought in relief. She opened her eyes to find Lila in the chair beside her bed. There you are, Lila said with a gasp. I thought we might be swapping places. Trinity's face scrunched in confusion. What did that mean? I shouldn't joke just yet. You need time to wake up. Do you know how long you were out? Trinity's throat burned, but she croaked out her question. How long? Lila winced at how bad Trinity sounded. She reached for the cup beside Trinity's bed and tipped it back on Trinity's lips. Small ice chips fell into Trinity's mouth to soothe her throat. You were out for 3 days. Reece barely left the house. Trinity scoffed. Yeah, right. Did mate bonds change in the last 7 years? He may not be good at showing it, but my boy has been terrified of losing you, and to a coma, just like he lost me. I'm up now, Trinity said. He'll be back to normal in no time. Back to hating her and fighting her. Do you know who saved me? Reece saved you. Who else? You must be confused. He doesn't do that. He doesn't even like me. No, you must be confused. I saw him myself. He stayed with you the whole night to warm you up. Lila sounded so sure, and Trinity wished she could believe the other woman. Trinity had tried to keep the specifics away from Lila. She didn't want the other woman's pity or to cause a rift between Lila and Reece so soon after their reunion. A few weeks ago, before you woke up, he asked me how anyone could ever love someone like me. Lila's eyes widened in shock. Someone like what? Someone without a wolf. That wasn't your fault. And Reece isn't your fault either. No, he's my problem to fix. She squeezed Trinity's hand before rising from the bed. Oh no, she's going to talk to him. Trinity reached out after her, but Lila waved off her grip. Lila, please, don't make it worse, Trinity begged. Lila chuckled. Just take those pills by your bed and leave this to me. Reece sneered down at the prisoner. Aren't you sick of this? 3 days of breaking and healing, just to tell me why you're all working together. And we can stop. Save your strength for what comes next.
Reece is losing his patience with the rogue wolf who attacked his Luna, while Lila insists on confronting Reece about his feelings for Trinity, leaving Trinity feeling helpless and apprehensive. As Lila leaves the room, Trinity fears the worst. Will Lila's intervention push Reece further away? Or will it finally bridge the gap between them? Will Reece get any information from the rogue? How will the pack react to the news of their Luna being in danger?
Hey, I am Trinity. Want to know what happens next? Then click the link in the description below and download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha,